Emotions are an integral part of the human experience, but they can often lead us astray if left unchecked. The Stoics believed that emotions were the result of our judgments about external events. In other words, it's not the events themselves that cause our emotions, but our interpretations of those events. For example, if we lose our job, we might feel sadness and anxiety. The Stoic perspective, however, is that it's not the job loss itself that causes these emotions, but our judgments about what it means for our future, our worth, and our happiness. This understanding is the cornerstone of Stoic emotional control. By recognizing that we have the power to control our judgments, and therefore our emotions, we can begin to master this crucial aspect of our lives. Lesson 1. Distinguish between what's in your control and what's not. One of the foundational teachings of Stoicism is the concept of dichotomy of control. It's the idea that there are things in life we can control and things we cannot. The Stoics advise us to focus our energy and attention exclusively on what is within our control and to let go of what is not. This distinction is liberating because it frees us from the anxiety and frustration that often accompany our attempts to control the uncontrollable. We cannot control external events, the actions of others, or the passage of time. However, we can control our thoughts, beliefs, and reactions. Imagine you're stuck in traffic, late for an important meeting. The traffic jam itself is beyond your control, but how you respond to it is entirely within your control. You can choose to become agitated, stressed, and impatient, or you can choose to accept the situation and use the time productively by listening to an audiobook or practicing deep breathing exercises. By applying this Stoic lesson, you can significantly reduce the negative emotions that stem from futile attempts to control the uncontrollable. Lesson 2. Embrace adversity as a path to growth. Stoicism teaches us to view adversity not as a burden, but as an opportunity for growth. The Stoics believe that challenges and hardships are essential for developing inner strength and resilience. Instead of resisting or resenting adversity, they encouraged us to embrace it. In life, we will inevitably face setbacks, failures, and obstacles. Instead of allowing these difficulties to crush our spirit, we can choose to see them as valuable experiences that shape our character and teach us valuable lessons. The Stoic philosopher Epictetus famously said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." This profound wisdom reminds us that our reactions to adversity define our character. When we learn to approach challenges with a Stoic mindset, we become more resilient and better equipped to navigate the turbulent waters of life. Lesson 3. Practice negative visualization. One of the unique practices of Stoicism is negative visualization. It involves consciously imagining the loss of the things we hold dear, our loved ones, our possessions, our health, and even our own lives. While this may seem counterintuitive to finding happiness, it serves a crucial purpose in Stoic philosophy. Negative visualization helps us appreciate the things we often take for granted and prepare ourselves mentally for the possibility of loss. By contemplating the impermanence of all things, we become less attached to external circumstances and more focused on the present moment. This practice does not mean dwelling in constant fear of loss, but rather cultivating gratitude for what we have. It reminds us that our loved ones won't always be with us, our possessions may one day be gone, and our time on this earth is limited. This perspective can lead to a profound shift in our emotions, helping us cherish the present and reduce anxiety about the future. Lesson 4. The power of acceptance. Acceptance is a cornerstone of Stoic wisdom. The Stoics believe that resisting reality and fighting against the inevitable only leads to suffering. Instead, they advocated for embracing the present moment and accepting it as it is. Acceptance does not mean passive resignation or indifference. It means acknowledging the reality of a situation and choosing to work with it rather than against it. When we accept the challenges and difficulties that life presents, we free ourselves from the emotional turmoil that often accompanies resistance. Consider the example of a serious illness. While it's natural to feel fear and sadness in such a situation, Stoicism teaches us to accept the diagnosis and focus on what we can do to improve our health and well-being. By accepting our circumstances, we gain clarity, reduce emotional suffering, and open ourselves to more effective problem solving. Lesson 5. Develop emotional resilience. Emotional resilience is the ability to bounce back from adversity, setbacks, and difficult emotions. It's a quality that Stoicism places great emphasis on developing. The Stoics believe that we have the power to choose how we respond to life's challenges, and by doing so, we can cultivate emotional resilience. To build emotional resilience, it's essential to practice detachment from external outcomes. This doesn't mean apathy or indifference, but rather a recognition that our worth and happiness are not dependent on the approval of others or the achievement of specific goals. Our self-worth should be rooted in our own character and values. When we detach ourselves from external judgments and outcomes, we become less susceptible to praise and criticism. This emotional resilience allows us to pursue our goals with unwavering determination and equanimity, regardless of external circumstances. Lesson 6. Mastering your reactions. Our reactions to external events often dictate our emotional state. Stoicism teaches us that we have the power to control our reactions by consciously choosing our responses. Instead of reacting impulsively, we can pause, reflect, and respond with wisdom and virtue. For example, when confronted with a rude remark from a colleague, our immediate impulse might be to respond with anger or defensiveness. Stoicism suggests that we take a moment to consider whether such a response aligns with our values and virtues. Instead of reacting emotionally, we can respond with composure, assertiveness, and kindness. This practice of mastering our reactions not only allows us to maintain emotional control, but also fosters better relationships and a more harmonious existence with those around us. It empowers us to rise above the chaos of daily life and maintain our inner peace. Lesson 7. Live in accordance with virtue. The ultimate goal of Stoicism is to live a life in accordance with virtue. The Stoic virtues, wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance, are the foundation of a well-lived life. By aligning our actions and choices with these virtues, we can attain a state of eudaimonia, often translated as flourishing or fulfillment. Wisdom is the ability to make sound judgments and seek truth. Courage is the strength to face adversity and do what is right. Justice is treating others fairly and with respect. Temperance is the moderation of desires and emotions. By cultivating these virtues and living in alignment with them, we can achieve a sense of purpose, fulfillment, and emotional balance that transcends external circumstances. Stoicism encourages us to prioritize the development of our character over the pursuit of fleeting pleasures or external achievements. Incorporating these 7 Stoic lessons into your daily life can lead to a profound transformation in your emotional well-being and overall happiness. To truly embrace the Stoic way of life, consider the following steps. 1. Daily reflection. Set aside time each day for reflection and self-examination. Review your actions, reactions, and judgments to identify areas where you can improve. 2. Practice mindfulness. Cultivate mindfulness by staying present in the moment and paying attention to your thoughts and emotions. This awareness allows you to choose your responses consciously. 3. Journaling. Keep a Stoic journal to record your thoughts, progress, and insights. Write about how you've applied the Stoic lessons in your life and the positive changes you've observed. 4. Seek role models. Study the lives and teachings of Stoic philosophers like Epictetus, Seneca, and Marcus Aurelius. Their wisdom can provide guidance and inspiration on your Stoic journey. 5. Community. Connect with like-minded individuals who share an interest in Stoicism. Join a Stoic study group or online community to exchange ideas and experiences. 6. Practice gratitude. Cultivate a daily practice of gratitude by reflecting on the things you're thankful for. This can help shift your focus from what you lack to what you have. 7. Embrace challenges. Rather than avoiding challenges, Embrace them as opportunities for growth. View setbacks as stepping stones on your path to resilience and wisdom. 8. Continual learning. Never stop learning and deepening your understanding of Stoicism. The more you delve into this philosophy, the more you can apply its principles to your life. The journey to emotional mastery, guided by the wisdom of Stoicism, is a lifelong pursuit. It's not about achieving a state of emotionless detachment, but rather about developing the strength and resilience to navigate life's ups and downs with grace and wisdom. By distinguishing between what's in your control and what's not, embracing adversity, practicing negative visualization, and mastering your reactions, you can unlock the power of Stoicism to transform your emotional well-being. Remember that the Stoic path is not about perfection but progress. Each day offers an opportunity to become a better version of yourself, to cultivate the virtues of wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance, and to live a life of purpose and fulfillment. As you embark on your Stoic journey, may you find inspiration in the words of the Stoic philosophers and the realization that the power to control your emotions and lead a meaningful life resides within you. Embrace the wisdom of Stoicism, and may your path be one of inner peace, resilience, and unshakable serenity. Stoicism offers a plethora of practices that can help you cultivate emotional resilience and navigate life's challenges with greater ease. These practices are not only inspirational, but also highly effective in promoting emotional well-being. Let's delve into some of these Stoic techniques. 1. Memento Mori. The Latin phrase, Memento Mori, means remember that you will die. It might seem morbid, but it's a powerful reminder of our mortality and the impermanence of life. Embracing this Stoic practice encourages us to live with greater purpose and urgency, appreciating every moment we have. Take time to reflect on your mortality regularly. It can inspire you to make the most of your time and focus on what truly matters. 2. The view from above. Imagine looking down at your life from a cosmic perspective. This Stoic exercise, known as the view from above, helps you gain a broader outlook on your challenges and worries. When viewed from a cosmic scale, many of our concerns appear trivial. Visualize yourself as a tiny speck in the vastness of the universe, and suddenly, the everyday stresses lose their power over you. You gain a sense of perspective that enables you to handle difficulties with grace. 3. Amor fati, love of fate. The Stoic concept of amor fati encourages us not only to accept our fate but to embrace it lovingly. Instead of resenting past or future events, consider them as essential components of your life's journey. To practice amor fati, reflect on the events in your life, especially those you might have initially viewed as negative. Consider how they have shaped you, what lessons you've learned, and how they've led you to where you are now. Embrace your fate and find the beauty in every twist and turn. 4. Premeditate Malorum, premeditation of evils. This exercise involves mentally preparing for potential hardships and setbacks. By contemplating possible challenges in advance, you become better equipped to face them when they arise. For example, before an important presentation, think about the worst-case scenarios. Your slides malfunction, you forget your speech, or the audience is unresponsive. By mentally preparing for these outcomes, you'll be less anxious and better able to adapt in the moment. 5. The Stoic Journal. As mentioned earlier, keeping a Stoic journal is an invaluable practice. Write down your thoughts, experiences, and reflections on Stoic principles. Record your progress and setbacks, and use your journal as a tool for self-improvement. Regular journaling helps you gain insight into your thought patterns and emotional responses, allowing you to make conscious changes and align your life more closely with Stoic ideals. Stoicism is not only about mastering your own emotions, but also about cultivating healthy, fulfilling relationships with others. Here are some Stoic insights and practices for navigating relationships with wisdom and grace. 1. Practice empathy. The Stoics recognize the importance of empathy in our interactions with others. Empathizing with someone's perspective can lead to better understanding and more harmonious relationships. When conflicts arise, try to see the situation from the other person's point of view. 2. Respect boundaries. Respect the boundaries of others while setting your own. Communicate your needs and expectations clearly, but also be receptive to the boundaries set by others. Remember that you cannot control their choices or actions. 3. Respond, don't react. In heated moments, it's easy to react impulsively and say or do things we later regret. Stoicism encourages us to respond thoughtfully rather than react emotionally. Take a deep breath, consider your values, and respond in a way that aligns with your Stoic principles. 4. Practice forgiveness. Holding on to grudges and resentment only harms you in the long run. Stoicism teaches us to forgive others, not necessarily for their sake, but for our own emotional well-being. Forgiveness liberates you from the burden of anger and resentment. 5. Focus on virtue in others. Instead of dwelling on the flaws and shortcomings of others, focus on their virtues. Recognize and appreciate the good qualities and actions of those around you. This shift in perspective can foster gratitude and improve your relationships. 6. Accept imperfections. Just as you strive to improve yourself, recognize that others are also on their own journeys of growth and self-discovery. Accept their imperfections and give them the space to evolve. The Stoic Lifestyle. Health and well-being. Stoicism isn't limited to the realm of emotions and relationships. It also extends to your physical well-being. A healthy body and mind are essential for living the Stoic life. Here's how you can incorporate Stoic principles into your lifestyle. 1. Moderation. The Stoics emphasize temperance and moderation in all aspects of life, including diet and exercise. Avoid excesses that can harm your health and strive for balance in your daily routines. 2. Physical exercise. Regular physical activity is vital for both physical and mental health. Exercise can help you manage stress, boost your mood, and improve your overall well-being. Incorporate physical activity into your daily routine, even if it's just a brisk walk. 3. Dietary awareness. Pay attention to what you eat and how it affects your body and mind. Choose nourishing foods that support your health and energy levels. Avoid excessive consumption of unhealthy or indulgent foods. 4. Rest and sleep. Prioritize rest and quality sleep. Adequate sleep is crucial for cognitive function, emotional regulation, and overall vitality. Establish a consistent sleep schedule and create a peaceful bedtime routine. 5. Mindful living. Apply mindfulness not only to your thoughts and emotions, but also to your daily activities. Engage fully in each moment, whether you're eating a meal, spending time with loved ones, or pursuing a hobby. Mindful living enhances your appreciation of life's simple pleasures. 6. Stoic reflection. Continue to reflect on Stoic principles as they relate to your health and well-being. Consider how practices like moderation, resilience, and acceptance can enhance your physical and mental health. The Stoic Legacy in modern times. The enduring appeal of Stoicism lies in its timelessness and adaptability. Even in the modern world, Stoic principles continue to inspire and guide individuals on their paths to self-improvement and emotional mastery. Stoicism has found a resurgence in recent years, with many people seeking its wisdom to navigate the complexities of modern life. Numerous books, podcasts, and online communities dedicated to Stoicism have emerged, providing a platform for individuals to learn and grow together. Prominent figures from various fields, including business, sports, and psychology, have acknowledged the profound influence of Stoicism on their lives and careers. Its practicality and applicability to diverse situations make it a philosophy that transcends cultural and temporal boundaries. Incorporating Stoic principles into your life doesn't require abandoning your existing beliefs or practices. Instead, it complements and enhances your current worldview, offering valuable tools for self-awareness, emotional control, and ethical decision-making. As you embark on your journey to embrace the wisdom of Stoicism and control your emotions, Remember that it's a continuous process of growth and self-discovery. The Stoic path is not a destination, but a way of life, a philosophy that can guide you throughout your lifetime. Stay committed to the principles and practices outlined in this guide, and be patient with yourself as you strive for progress, not perfection. Embrace challenges as opportunities for growth, practice gratitude for the present moment, and cultivate emotional resilience with Stoic wisdom. In the words of the Stoic philosopher Seneca, we suffer more often in imagination than in reality. By mastering your emotions and aligning your life with Stoic virtues, you can find enduring happiness and inner peace, regardless of the external circumstances that may come your way. May your journey be filled with inspiration, transformation, and the fulfillment that comes from living a life in accordance with Stoic principles. Embrace the Stoic path and let it be your guide to emotional mastery and a life well lived.